So here comes my guy. Not this one. Not this one, this one. He's wearing a face mask. Him. So today he's gonna be my guy. Yesterday was the old man in the white car. Today's gonna be this guy. So what they do is they relieve each other. He took the mask off for the ride back. That was kind of strange. Yeah. So there he is. He's still at the stop sign. Oh, be careful, buddy. So what they're doing is they're tracking my cell phone anyway. And they got the cell phone tracked so they know whenever I'm around. Even when I disconnect the battery and I take the battery out, they still have a small battery that they can use. I meant to bring the filters with me so I could keep doing the clouds. So now what's going to happen is I'm going to see the cops all the way down the street here, to my left and to my right. They'll be all over the place. Why they're not bagging me? Maybe today will be the day. I don't know. I think they're still working on trying to get shit on me. Tell you what, they got a lot of money to throw at all this for a nobody. That's why I'm telling you people, it's not about what they're gonna nail me on. It's about what I've been showing you. It's about the true creator's work. Because they got everybody fucking fooled. Everybody's fooled in every direction. The thing is that it's almost like it's like everybody wants to be lied to, you know? That's what it seems like. It seems like everybody just wants to be lied to. I'm listening to a bunch of reports last night about the COVID stuff. So you got congressmen, senators talking about COVID, and one of them brings up the flat earth subject, right? He says until Galileo had the balls to say what he said, and they were talking about how Galileo for 350 years his science was denied, and they ridiculed him and put him in isolation and all these different things for claiming that we lived on a spinning wet pear rocket ball. Nobody ever thought the earth was flat, and certainly nobody ever fucking thought the earth was a ball. And it did take 350 years to get that ridiculousness into our heads. And I don't know that it's possible to take it out, because we can see with our own eyes that it's bullshit. I'm going to put the camera down a little bit because, just for the fuck of it. So we'll see who we're going to run into down here. It's probably gonna, it could be the same dude. He could come up the other direction. It could happen that way. But we'll see what happens. I'm telling you right now, if they're gonna try, they can't just take me out for a suspended license. That's not good enough. And my license in Massachusetts, I just gotta go pay some excise tax on it and I can get my license. As far as my other license, out-of-state license, I was living in another fucking state. So when the license timed out, by that time, I was pretty much mostly, well, they got the COVID shit going on. So I couldn't get out of, go back and forth, even crossing state lines. So once my license expired, I said, fuck it, I'll just pay the excise tax in Mass and go get my Mass license. So I'm going to have to do that now, obviously. Otherwise, they're going to really bust my balls. And I'll do that. So I'm working on that. Then the other thing I'm working on is I'm calling around to all my old workmates because of this guy Richard. I'm trying to figure out if I have the right, when I'm doing the videos, I'd like to be able to say the name of the company because they are fucking scum. And I would like to just talk openly about it, but I don't know if I can get away with that if I'm going to be trying to get together a lawsuit on these people, which I'm going to because this is harassment. They're harassing the shit out of me. So I'm gonna go with that. I mean, come on, man. I mean, they're fucking doing. They got cameras on me everywhere I go. They got eyes on me all times of the day, spending tens of thousands of dollars. No doubt about it. Now they have local and state also involved in it on it. And I don't have to ask anybody. I can just see what's going on. I can just see what the reactions are. When I come downtown and I find one that's circling me, but the way that I know that they're tracking my cell phone, because as soon as I put the battery in, whether the battery's in or not, it can make a difference. And I can also get them to lose some signals with me here and there. Like when I was switching over phones, when I was changing phones, there was a period of time where I had no phone at all, and they were having a hard time tracking me. But I need a phone in order to get a hold of my kids if there's an emergency or something like that. So unfortunately, I had to turn the phone back on. But when I turn the phone back on, it's in a different name for a different address, different phone number, and a new phone. But going through this over the years, a couple times a year sometimes, as soon as I know my phone's being tracked, I go ahead and change it. And then within 2 hours, the last couple times I changed my phone number, it took them less than 2 hours to have my new number. And they would call me from a bunch of strange numbers and do weird shit. So, you know, I just want my subscribers to know there's no fucking way that they're spending tens of thousands of dollars chasing down a nobody for absolutely no reason. The shit that I'm trying to show all of you on my Michael Oziak channel and on this channel now, it's real, and you only have to go and look. And once everyone looks and everyone sees the system, well, no one is going to play the games anymore. It's all bullshit. No one's going to give hundreds of thousands of dollars a year in taxes to do fake ass CGI space fucking bullshit. Oh, we're going to the moon. Oh, we got satellites. Yeah, we got satellites. But for some reason, these so-called satellites, when the weather's bad, they don't work. When they put satellites on your house, satellite dish, they aim it to the east. Okay? Now you're supposed to be on the spinning web pararocket ball. So if they're aiming it to the east, why is it not moving throughout the day to stay aimed at that satellite? Because you know that even being off the slightest bit from that eastern aim, then what happens is you lose your satellite signal, right? So why is that? So if you're on a spinning parabolic, shouldn't you be out of range from that satellite for a majority of the day? And if you ever seen them hook up a satellite dish and see what they go through, and you see what they go through with those satellite dishes, that's what it is. They have to aim them to the east. They're catching the tower. They're not catching the satellite. You know? It's fucking ridiculous. I'm keeping an eye out for my guy, see if he comes back through or not. It'll take him a while. If he went up that other back road, it'll take him 5 minutes to do a loop-de-loop. He might just do a turnaround, or he could be sitting over on that pad. You know, he could have just went down that street, sent up a drone, and that was it, you know. But either way, I spotted them the first thing anyway. And, you know, the thing is, they got it made because they've got they've got a lock on the internet. They know whenever I'm logged in somewhere. They know where I'm logged in because they're in my YouTube account, my Google account, my emails. They're all over the fucking place. So yeah, my big question to myself is, why are they not grabbing me? Because yesterday's ride, I'll go back and I'll remake those videos so don't make you so dizzy. But and talk about them as I do. But it was really strange because as that white car, the old guy in the white car, as he was following me around, it got pretty crazy. He was like going every couple hundred feet. He seemed like an experienced investigator because he was trying pretty hard, but the problem was he was doing stupid shit. Like, usually, number one, you don't ever make eye contact. Number two, you don't keep making yourself so obvious. And he was trying not to be obvious. Like when he went into this place down here, he went into the medical area. Oh, we already passed it. He went into the medical area. Thank you. And I gotta get back on the road. Yeah, when he got into the medical area, he went in. He went right in front of the door. He went right in front of the door, and then he. Maybe they'll get me for not wearing a bicycle helmet. We'll see. So yeah, he goes in front of the door and opens up the door. Nobody parks in front of the door unless you're picking somebody up. So I figured, okay, maybe he's not acting strange and weird as I thought he was, right? So nobody comes out. He doesn't go all the way in. He just opens the door like he's waiting for somebody. And then he gets back into his car, drives around the building, and heads back out. So I'm thinking, oh, maybe, okay, well, still not impossible. Maybe he got the wrong address and he was going to pick somebody up, his wife or something, and he noticed the wrong address. Okay, but no, then he went into the firehouse is the next one. He went up the hill, which is the opposite direction, came down the hill 3 streets over, and then went into the firehouse and parked behind there until he seen me again. You know, he was playing that fucking game. So I caught all that shit, and then I started following him down kind of to where we're going right now, which is one of the stores down here. And then I catch him in the parking lot. So when I catch him in the parking lot, I go into the store. I did a little video of him. I shut my camera off, went in the store. And when I come back out, there's a statey walking up to me, looking like he's going to take me down. I mean, he looked like he was about to be aggressive with me, but I ignored him. I just ignored him. I saw it out of the corner of my eye, and then all of a sudden, he passed me. Almost to like just get me on his shoulder camera, you know? Which might have been what he was doing. That's the part that makes me wonder. So either they're just going around to intimidate me, or do they think that they actually have something on me and they want to get me on? I don't know. So anyways, I'm still playing investigator for a few days. I'm still going to do my normal routine of digital collection of the EMNC as I do it. Yeah, so then, anyways, back to yesterday's story. So when I come out of Big Y, here comes the Stady. So by the time I did that, he was back in the parking lot again, in the same spot he was when I first walked by. Because when I first went in, he drove away after he saw me get him on camera, and he drove away. And then so I walked down about another, I don't know, 200 feet down the road, and there's a marked. Oh no, before even that happened, a local marks came out of a side street and went by me. It's not unheard of to see police in the neighborhood. That's not unheard of. The point is that when you add them all up, and you see the day before yesterday and yesterday, that looked like they were targeting someone. They looked like they were going to target someone. And the amount that I seen yesterday, and seeing that they all kept showing up right in front of my face, because then when I was, like I said, I go 400 feet, and there's another local. And that local, you know, but they all know me, so they know who I am. They know that my wife lives here in town, and I'm over their house all the time, you know, so they know who I am. And plus you have the school police officer that's in the school. So you can't help but to get to know these people because they're all around, right? So she knows my kids and she knows me and all that. So my point is that if they're trying to get me on something, then what the hell's taking them so long? It seems to me like they're still looking for something to get me on. They want me, but they don't really have nothing to get me on, really. They could have got me on a suspended license, or if they said Massachusetts, but like I said, I had a driver's license anyway in other states because I was staying in Connecticut more than I was staying here, so that's why I chose to do that. But now I'm not even going to do that anymore because obviously if I do, they're going to get me on a expired license. See, cars like that one there, you know, all tinted out, dark tinted windshield and stuff like that. He could be a watcher, but I don't. It's not like I haven't seen him more than just now, and it's not unheard of for them to drive by or anything like that. So I don't want to be over paranoid and freaked out. I'm trying to be smart about it and figure out what the fuck they're trying to hit me on, you know? I wish I would have brought a filter with me because the mineral streets are real good today for looking at the sky and everything, so those drops on there. There we go. So that dude was in a car by himself wearing a mask, right, when he pulled in. But then when he was coming back, he didn't have the mask on. So I definitely got his face in the camera. What they've been doing is every time I get someone's face that good on camera, what they do is they delete the video on me from my cell phone. It doesn't even make it up to an upload. So I'll give it a try. We'll see what happens. But as a matter of fact, maybe I'll restart this video now. I'm gonna restart this video now because they do that. So hold on.